Hello children, how are you all? I hope you are happy and healthy children. As you all know, we are learning now being a truth seeker. That was our topic in our previous video and it was session number 8 and we have completed this and today we are going to run session number 8 part 2. So, one we have already discussed. In that session, we have discussed being a truth seeker, and here we have discussed how do people search for the truth. So, we have seen in our previous, it means unit 1, we have seen that people searching for truth scientifically. Here we have seen the Rekha's character and she searched the truth by the scientific reason, or you can say with the help of the scientific approach. So, on the basis of that, she searched that why people fell ill due to the water. So, she searched scientifically because of some you can say the viruses and the bad things inside the water. Because of that peoples are suffering. So children, and the second point we have discussed that Mr. Sinha is searching for the truth in a case to give justice. So here Mr. Sinha was playing a judge character, or you can say a role of judge, and here we have seen that on the basis of evidence and proof he announced the guilty and the culprit also. So, he could able to differentiate between the guilty and the culprit. So, on the basis of the evidence. So, here you can see we must determine by the help of the evidence and proof that we have seen in our previous video children. Now children, we have seen that I too can awaken any possibility of being a truth seeker by searching for the truth scientifically, and the other thing we have discussed by searching for the truth in society to live in justice, equality and freedom. So children, this is the 2 points we have discussed in our previous video. So children, here the third point we are going to discuss today, that Prem is searching for truth in his relationship with Ajay. Now here children, you can see Ajay and Prem are close friends. In first picture you can see. In second picture you can see Ajay said, one day I thought Ajay was my friend, yet he has been saying bad things about me to others. Prem, do you know what Ajay has been telling people about you? Now here you can see children, in third picture, once best friends, now they would not even look at each other. So here children, now fourth number we will see, but when Prem's anger claimed down, he began thinking, Ajay is my friend and I trust him. Why would he say something like this? I should at least talk to him directly and find out what the truth is. Now Prem talks to Ajay directly. Ajay, how could you say such things about me? Vimal said that you told her. Vimal must have misunderstood. I would never say such things about you. What I had really told her was, by talking the effort to understand the whole truth in the matter, Prem and Ajay became friends again. Now children, here we have seen by these you can say these scenes, that some misunderstanding was growing up because of the Vimal. Vimal, she has created some problem, and she has uh, given some very unavoidable statement about Ajay. So here children, Ajay and Prem were two best friends, and after that statement which was delivered by the that girl Vimal, they became enemy. Why they became enemy? Because they uh, had not any communicative, you can say they have not conversed together because of the misunderstanding. And after that, their misunderstanding or their miscommunication of the things, they became enemy. Even though they would never look to each other, because they started hated to each other. Now children, here you can see Ajay is my Prem was started thinking that Ajay is my best friend. So why would he say something like this? He got angry about that, but he decided that to talk Ajay directly. And one day he talked to directly to Ajay, and he asked that why he would say like this. So after that, Ajay start explaining that he उसने कभी भी ऐसे कुछ नहीं कहा था, लेकिन कुछ मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग की वजह से विमल ने कुछ और समझ लिया और विमल ने जाकर कुछ और तुमको बता दिया, जिससे सारी मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग हो गई और हम दोनों के बीच में मनमुटाव हो गया. Okay, so by taking the effort to understand the whole truth in the matter, Prem and Ajay became friends. Now, children, the same thing uh, always happening in our relationship. When two people uh, very much trusted each other, so if one misunderstanding और एक शक की जो सुई बीच में आ जाती है, एक शक जो पैदा हो जाता है, जिसकी वजह से रिलेशनशिप डिस्ट्रॉय हो सकती हैं, उससे पहले कि वो दिन आए कि आपके रिलेशनशिप आपस में ख़त्म हो जाएं, वी शुड टॉक टू ईच अदर कि क्या कारण है जिसकी वजह से हमारे रिलेशनशिप में दरार आई, आखिर क्या वजह है, आखिर आपने क्या कहा, मैंने क्या सुना. Just start communicating with each other, and after the communication, the best communication is that you just everything should be clear that time कि किसने क्या कहा, कब कहा, कैसे कहा, और उसके बाद जो चीज़ें सामने आती हैं उससे जो गलत मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग की परतें होती हैं वो हटती चली जाती हैं और सच्चाई सामने आ जाती है कि एक्चुअली what was the real reason behind this dispute. So after that, when the disputed point was cleared, so we will again become friend, or we will again start our friendship together. So this is what we should learn, that before going to end your relationship with anyone, you should think about it once more time, because रिश्ते बनाने में तो टाइम बहुत लगते हैं, तोड़ने में बिल्कुल समय नहीं लगता. तो कभी भी आप अगर रिश्ते तोड़ने की बात करते हैं, when you want to break your relationship with any other person, so you just must think before इसको तोड़ दें, before इसको break कर दें. So you just think about it again and again, and you just think about it that when our misunderstanding was started, so what was the cause. So again talk to each other, and after that you can find the real truth, and your relationship will maintain. Okay, children. So, this is the one point that we should always keep in our mind, that in our relationship, we should check the reality, we should evaluate the reality, and then we will able to continue our relationship in the very healthy manner. Now, children, after this, we have learned that by searching, we can become a truth seeker by searching for truth scientifically, by searching for truth in society to live in justice, equality, and freedom, and we have already learned by searching for truth in our relationship. We have seen the example of Ajay and Prem. The misunderstanding was started, but they found the real reason, and after that they became friends. We'll see Swami Vivekananda, born as Narendranath Datta. Swami Vivekananda searched for truth in religion and in spirituality. He used to read a lot to understand what Western and Eastern thinkers had to say. As a youth, he wanted to know whether God was real, so he met many different holy men to ask them whether they had seen God. Sir, have you seen God? He traveled all across the India to study how her different people lived and to understand the real problem of India. Even as a boy, he meditated, seeing the deeper truth within. Now, children, we can also become like Swami Vivekananda because he searched the truth. He always fascinated for the truth. He used to read lots of books, lots of things to understand Western and Eastern thinker has to say. Because there are two different thinking. If we will see the Western thinkers, they are more realistic because they are more practical. So, and if we will see the Eastern thinkers, so they are more religious and they are not very much practical because they are only believe in God and supernatural things. Now, here you can see as a youth, he started searching the truth after asking many great thinkers and philosophers of his time. And he asked many times about God. Why he asked about God? Because he believed that God is truth. And he knew that if he knew the truth will deliver him. So this is the main motto of his life, Swami Vivekananda. He traveled all across India to study how her different people lived and to understand the real problem of India. Because to understand the real problem of India, he traveled throughout the India to understand the problems of different stages because our India was divided many castes and religions. That is why he traveled. He traveled and he reached in the interior part of India to search the problem of common people. Now, after that, even as a boy, he meditated, seeing the deeper truth within. He started meditating. Because of the meditation, he found the real happiness, the real peace, which will always you can find in the God, the presence of God. So he found that because of his devotion, because of his dedication towards truthfulness or towards God, he found the peace and the harmony. So, children, our next uh, uh, you can see, because we have seen there are few points that because of that we will become a truth seeker. So by searching for the truth scientifically, we can become a truth seeker. By searching for the truth in society to live in justice, equality and freedom, and by searching for truth in our relationship. And the fourth point, we have seen that by searching for truth in religion and is spirituality, that we have already seen in the previous our video also. So our unit 2, the topic of unit 2 is seeking truth in our day to day life. So this is also very important when we are going to start to become a truth seeker. So we have to seek the truth in our day to day life. Let us explore this through some example. Now children, here you can see in class 7C, all students are worried. Their pencils, erasers, pens, etc. are going missing. They think Shyam, a quiet but unfriendly boy, is stalking them or taking them. So they started talking about Shyam. I am sure Shyam is stealing. That is why he never talks to anyone in the class. And the other child start talking that I am sure Shyam is hiding some bad secrets. Otherwise, why should he be so unfriendly? Now, here, children, you can see Preeti searches for the truth. Now, the children were talking about Shyam, but here, children, you can see one girl was there. Her name is Preeti. We don't know where's the missing things are going. Are they really stolen? Who could it be? Before accusing someone, we need to get real evidence. So, who is the real thief? Let us deep a close watch and see what is happening. So, before going to any consequences or any result, we must assess the thing properly. Because if it is quite easy to blame anyone, but if the blame is not proven, so what we will do? Before going to blame anyone, we should think, we should analyze the situation. So, how is Preeti trying to seek the truth in this situation? Now, children, here you can see many questions are arising in the mind of Preeti. Preeti is not making up her mind that Shyam is guilty. Before she first investigates the matter to look for evidence, she is searching for the truth of who is the real thief, whoever it may be. ऐसा ज़रूरी नहीं कि इसमें श्याम ही हो, इसलिए उसने सोचा कि इसके लिए कुछ एविडेंस जुटाने चाहिए, ऐसे हम किसी को ब्लेम कैसे कर सकते हैं. बट अदर स्टूडेंट्स क्या सोच रहे हैं? वो ये सोच रहे हैं कि श्याम ही चोरी करता है, श्याम ही चीज़ों को उठाता है उनके बैग से, क्योंकि वो चुप रहता है, बहुत ही अनफ्रेंडली है, किसी से बात नहीं करता, बहुत स्ट्रेंज बिहेवियर है. दैट इज़ वाई they just start believing that he is a thief. But Preeti was not very much confirm about this statement, and she started thinking scientifically, and she started searching the proof and the evidence, because she is not ready to believe in that, the public opinion. Now children, here you can see Jyoti loves history. Once she found an article about ancient Indian civilization. She shares it with her friend. This is what happened. she shared this article. I read this article where experts say that they have found proof that river Saraswati really existed long ago. Do you believe this could be true? So Pooja said, I don't believe all this. All these ancient things are stories made up by the people. Now Smita said, it seems like these experts have done many years of research in a scientific way. Who has written this article? Can we trust them? Let's search for more information on this. Now, here you can see when I shared an article yesterday, Jyoti disagreed with me. So, why should I agree with her now? I will prove that she is wrong. Now, here, children, you can see when Jyoti sent some messages or some article in the group, what happened? The girls, those who were in the group, they started thinking differently. And the Rakhi was thinking that when I shared an article yesterday, Jyoti disagreed with me. So why should I agree with her now? I will prove that she is wrong. Now here, children, they were started thinking about Jyoti's, uh, you can say, article. Who among Jyoti friend is really seeking truth and who are not? Why and why not? Now, children, here you can see Smita. It seems like these experts have done many years of search in the scientific way. Who has written this article? Can we trust them? Let us search for the information on this. Now, children, here you can see there are Jyoti, Pooja, Smita, and Rakhi. Rakhi was not very much agreed about that article because she was trying to take revenge because that time when she shared an article, Rakhi, Jyoti was not agreed that time. So here you can see she was not searching the truth, but she was ready to take to revenge. Now here, children, you can see if we will talk about Jyoti, Pooja. So Pooja also not believing on that. So she said, I don't believe all this. All these ancient things are stories made up by the people. So children, here you can see only Smita. Smita was started thinking that we should think it about it again and we should search something in the scientific way. So here, children, uh, we can see that these things will happen in our life also. And if we will see these statements, so first Pooja's statement is wrong and Smita's statement is correct. And now Smita focuses on finding out whether what the article says is true or not, and if the writers of the articles can be trusted. So she tries to get more information and prove on the subject so that she knows what is the truth. Pooja has already decided that ancient things are all stories made up by the people, so she has closed her mind to searching for the truth. Now the Rakhi focuses on the proving she is right and Jyoti is wrong because her feelings are hurt. She doesn't care about the truth. Now here, children, you can see three different personality, but only Smita was trying to search the truth. So become like a Smita because she was not biased at all. वो बिल्कुल भी biased नहीं थी. वो ये सोच रही थी कि हाँ इतने सारे रिसर्चर्स ने अगर कुछ बात कही है तो उसमें कुछ सच्चाई होगी तो हमें इसको सर्च करना शुरू करना चाहिए, इसको हमें प्रूव करना शुरू करना चाहिए, इसके लिए हमें एविडेंस खोजना शुरू करना चाहिए। तो अगर आपका कोई भी चीज़ खोजने का मन है तब तो आप सच्चाई को जान पाएंगे। अदरवाइज़ अगर आप अपने दिमाग को ब्लॉक कर लेंगे, अपने मन को ब्लॉक कर लेंगे, तो बहुत मुश्किल होगा सच्चाई तक पहुंचना। इसलिए अपने मनों को तैयार करिए। वी शुड प्रिपेयर आवर हार्ट एंड माइंड टू सर्च द ट्रूथ। Okay, children. So this is our teaching for today, because this is important that हम कितने तैयार हैं सच को जानने के लिए, कितने ज़्यादा हम इच्छुक हैं सच को जानने के लिए, कितना ज़्यादा हमारे में क्यूरोसिटी है रियलिटी को पहचानने के लिए। दैट इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट। और उसके बाद ही हम कुछ कर पाएंगे सच को जानने के लिए। तो बच्चों, आज इसी के साथ ये सेशन में एंड करती हूँ। वी विल मीट अगेन with this explanation in our next video also, because we want to become a truth seeker. So that is why we should learn more and more things about that. So children, we will meet again. Till then, bye bye and take care of yourself.